What I would do if ex-president Jonathan joins APC and contests for president. Governor Wike. Rivers State Governor Nyesom Wike has said he will not support former President Goodluck Jonathan if he defects to ruling APC to contest for the 2023 presidential election. Wike made this disclosure in an interview with BBC Pidgin on Thursday. This came after former aviation minister and the chieftain of PDP, Femi Fani-Kayode, defected to APC on Thursday. I cannot pronounce his name, sorry. But this person also said the former president will be allowed to contest in 2023 on a fair ground. The APC official disclosed this while featuring as a guest on Channel Television Politics Today on Wednesday, ranting on BBC, where he was asked if he will support Jonathan to secure the presidency he lost in 2015. Wike said he will only support him if he contests as a member of PDP, despite that they both hail from the same south-south region of the country. A top source told Sahara reporters that the President Muhammadu Buhari presidency had started courting Jonathan since 2020 to bring him into the APC to run for the presidency and succeed Buhari. According to the source, the cabal wants to make Jonathan the next president, and they know he won't investigate, atrocities committed by Buhari's regime. Makes sense. The same way that Femi Fani-Kayode has been accepted into the APC, and all of a sudden the corruption charges against FFK is now dropped. Non-existent. What? Corruption charges? We don't know them. We don't know it. So I guess this is basically what it is. I mean, they're trying to secure their way out. I mean, with the signing of the PIB, with the signing of so many things, with corruption charges, not even against names that we do not know of. Listen, APC, what they've done, they literally just ran the country dry, and this is now the reward. Wow. But again, it's like, what will I do if ex-president Jonathan joins APC? What will you do? I mean, it doesn't matter what you do because you have no integrity. You all are all the same. So it's like, I mean, this FFK issue has deepened. I mean, I don't think Nigerians will believe anybody again. If you speak, don't even speak at this point. Listen, what you do, we don't care what you do. We will just be shocked at the way you do what you do. We would not care at all because your mate, your colleague has proven that in your dirty game of politics, your words do not mean anything. You all lack integrity. And it's I mean, again, what goes for one person in politics, it goes for all. Again, it's a bad space. Even if you're a good person with good intentions, you are all bad. You are all the same, in the same caliber. So whatever you do, honestly, it's your cup of tea. I mean, honestly, I don't think Nigerians would be expecting something honorable from him or anything. And to think that you both were in the same party. What if you defect to APC? What if you defect to APC? I mean, again, it's not even like as if he says something intent. I mean, if you say something as intent and as respectful as Fani-Kayode, I mean, Nigerians are just like, okay, so what more could shock us? Nothing else. But then again, it's Nigerian politics. It is coming. Something will shock you again. And I think for Nigerians, we now need to be realistic with the kind of leadership that we want. Again, we can talk about these issues the way we want and talk, except we're comfortable in living in this Nigeria that we have, and we're comfortable with future generations being in Nigeria. Because fact is, again, everyone's trying to run away, but not everybody will be able to leave Nigeria. No, it's not going to happen. So again, there are Nigerians that are going to be in Nigeria in the next 50 to 100 years, except we all just have a mass immigration in which I don't even think the UN has even come to, humble Nigeria and say that, listen, guy, don't even think of trying to do that because the world is not ready to accommodate 200 million people. Imagine. So yeah, fact is, we need to discuss like what the plan is, because again, it's a Nigerian thing. If you're Nigerian and you're aware of politics, even on a really minuscule scale, like you don't know everything. From what you know, I think as a Nigerian, you have your moments of, I'm just done. Like you're done with the country. And I think As a Nigerian, you will have several moments, except if you leave the country or except you just don't care about what's going on. But you will have moments where you're just like, excuse me. As in, I'm not, again, Nigerian can get anywhere. I don't care about Nigeria. Nigeria can just, and for a lot of people, it has been different occasions. For some, it was NSAS. For some, it was the PIB. For some, it is definitely this. I mean, this would have just added to the previous moments. For some, it would be Sheikh Gumi defending bandits, because that was shocking. For some, for me specifically, it was Issa Pantami. I mean, again, in terms of the grand scheme of things and what is going on in the country, it may not seem as intense, but that for me personally was one of the moments I was just like, that's it, Nigeria is finished. For some was when Buhari won a second time. For some, I mean, I'm looking at the recent events that have made Nigeria just, that's it. I think for some, again, it was in Nnamdi Kanu's abduction. It's been a lot of things, and they keep compounding, and FFK issue, it has added to that. Definitely 100%. It will further deepen the trust issues Nigerians have, which will make Nigerians even more selfish, and hopefully it would be fruitful, because we need to make decisions that we need to turn the situation of what is going on into positive ones. But then again, if Nigerians are ready, they are ready. You can't force anybody to make changes. Again, the longer we wait, the harder the fight is going to be. I mean, even starting now is confusing, as in, where do you start to make change? Listen, it is very much stressful. It is going to be stressful. It's going to be hard. However, I guess the most logical, in my opinion, the most feasible, realistic, and reasonable thing to do right now, in my opinion, is to separate the country. I mean, again, Nigeria has such deep-rooted, complex issues that to try and untangle them, listen, you will be so confused. And I know that you can argue that if we separate, then violations under the Nigerian state are just quashed, and no one gets accountability. I understand that, but at least we have a fresh start where we've experienced what the worst of the worst is and we're willing to change. But then again, you can also argue, if we separate what is going on now as a big country, would it not continue as smaller states? And that's absolutely valid as well. So again, I think what is needed right now, along with the course of action and a plan, is more the willingness to make change, despite understanding that what is going to be hard. And in reality will hit Nigerians very soon, because things will get worse. People, I think, and don't forget to like and subscribe.